Hello folks, Ron Lee's the Grady Guy here from Mariner Marine in Riviera Beach. Today what we're going to do is do a nice walkthrough here on the Grady-White Freedom 307. Okay, first thing when you get on a Grady-White is you do notice how wide they are. They are the widest, heaviest displacement boats in the industry. This boat has a 10-foot 7-inch beam and the wet weight is 11,000 pounds. So on a 30-foot 6-inch boat with a 10-7 beam and that displacement, the ride is truly magnificent on Grady-Whites. I always tell folks that's the #1 thing for Grady-White is the engineering they put into their hull. Can't be matched offshore, that's for sure. But when you get in the boat with this 10-foot 7-inch beam, you have a nice bulkhead here to walk back port and starboard if you never need to get on a dock. If you ever have a big fish, you need to get over on this side. You have, let me show you this. This is neat before I forget about it, is you have 2 flush ports here. Now, Grady-White has a quick disconnect that goes on the end of your hose, and you simply push it in, flush, and then push it in the other one and flush the motor. It's the easiest way to flush them motors. Okay, on the boat right now, I do have the shade telescope all the way. As you can see, it does come all the way back here. So when you're sitting here on this rear bench seat, everybody's in the shade. Magnificent, magnificent option. On port side here, you do have freshwater spigot. You have 32 gallons of fresh water. For the fishing guys, you do have a 32-gallon live well, plenty big enough to bring any live bait you want to use that particular day. Of course, you do have the tuna dive door. Magnificent option if you got grandkids like myself. You put the ladder in, and literally they'll be running in both ladders, jumping in the water. An abundance of positive energy when you're out there. Now this particular seat here, it telescopes out, which actually makes a nice lounge. A great place for mom to sit back here in the shade. She can watch all the action of the kids swimming, whether you're fishing, whatever you like to do. Right here is a table base. There is an optional table base forward as well. Now that table base comes with 1 table that you can use forward or aft. My last 307 I did deliver, we ordered a 2nd table, so you can literally set up tables in both locations, which is magnificent. Okay, here at the helm, as most boats nowadays, there's enough room to accommodate 2 very large screens. This boat does have 2 16-inch Garmins, fills the entire screen. This boat is equipped with the joystick Helmmaster EX. Magnificent, magnificent option. Now this joystick is making captains out of my first-time boaters. Literally, when you use this joystick and you push it starboard, it literally pulls you right off the dock. It's almost like magic. It's actually a lot of fun when you get someone on this boat and actually demonstrate it with them. Now also, they have an integrated autopilot system with the Helmmaster joystick system. So what you do is you have your waypoint on your GPS, and you actually select your waypoint, you pick your destination, you use what's called auto guidance. And once you use the auto guidance, it does a pink line through the intracoastal, out the inlet, right to your destination. And you can hit course hold on your autopilot, and it literally jumps on that pink line like autopilot, and it will take you out right through the channel. It's just a magnificent, magnificent feature. All Grady-Whites come with Fusion stereo systems. The Yamaha gauge actually is a Garmin 7-inch screen. My grandfather would love that. It's a backup GPS system if you ever did lose your electronics. Of course, nice compass, beautiful, heavy duty, big windshield, nice protection for everybody. Another thing I want to point out is Grady-White has dual companion passenger seats here facing forward. So for me, when I go out with my best friends, another couple, both of us are facing forward. The ambiance, the experience is just so nice, and not many 30-footers do have that option. Now inside here, we do have a berth/head. Mainly it's a head, and I'll show you a picture in here. And it has an electric flush toilet with overboard discharge. The nicest feature I love about this toilet system is the valves for the discharge and the intake are literally right there next to the toilet. So you can access the valves inside this head. You don't need your youngest son to get in the back of the boat and be a contortionist to get to them like most boats. Okay, what's really nice with these forward-facing chase lounges here is I can sit here, I can have my wife next to me, put the armrest, same thing over here, and you have a beautiful, beautiful experience here. Now on those days where it's extremely rough or maybe a little chilly, this is super nice just to be able to close this. And completely protected. Okay, here we are at the bow. Very, very, very nice area for the family to hang out. We have the optional bow shade up right now, which just today is a perfect example. It's not a cloud in the sky, sun everywhere, and I'm sitting here in the shade, completely comfortable. Now where I'm sitting on the Grady-White cushions, which are the thickest, most robust, plush, most comfortable upholstery in the industry, and they last. The quality of Grady-White on everything they use, from the material to the actual rod holders, everything we use is the best we can buy, industry-wide. All the stitching we do in-house, everything we do at Grady-White is top of the line. This boat here has the optional table as you see here. It does also have a rigid filler board, which turns it into a casting platform, or you put the cushion in and it makes a complete full bed up here.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below